What is up, people? I am back with more Witcher. So I got Mafia 3, was it no, yesterday, and it's not bad, but I wouldn't really say it's worth $60, maybe 30 at most. But like I said, it's not a bad game, but it's the main issue is that it gets repetitive. You know, it's like it's pretty much just you. It's like the very first Assassin's Creed game. If you ever played it, you pretty much just like gather information and kill the big boss guy. Gather information, kill the boss. Gather information, kill the boss. It's like that's pretty much the entire game. And it does, but the gameplay itself is lacking. It's got a good story, good animations for the most part, good voice acting, all that stuff, but it's like lacking substance, you know. Got this big open world with nothing to do but the missions. So yeah, it's not a bad game. It's lacking substance. If it had that substance, it'd be a lot more better. But you know, it is what it is. So back into Blood and Wine. We left off doing something. Oh crap.
Campers have attacked the wagon. We must help.
Stay back, your place. We shall see to this. Back, you beast!
What?
Begone!
Freaking horse. It's like, I'm gonna run over here.
Help! Save us!
Yeah. Holy crap. Freaking
Back, you beast!
strong ass panther.
Help! Save us! Back, you beast! Begone!
Killed it.
Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
Fortunate we happened
Thank
to
you.
die.
You saved our lives.
Hooray!
Come on. There.
Tell me more about this vineyard, Castel Ravello.
It's the best in old Toussaint. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabricio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant, could be the steward, could be the wine was just stolen from the estate.
We shall know when we arrive. It's not far now.
Best cure for the beast.
Take it easy.
Witcher. Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court? Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabricio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
Came to see you. Got some questions.
In this land, it is seen as polite to introduce oneself before asking any questions.
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint On my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course,
Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabricio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about San Real?
I am at your service.
The San Real. How many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
Not like you make the wine all alone. At least a dozen others work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become Sonreal.
The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration personally and let no one near the fat. Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself, each and every one.
The wine lies in the cellar, gains character. Once this process is complete, it becomes Sonreal. And as it happens, only I have the key to the cellar in question.
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison. Guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to Sonreal. Someone who should not have, which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is this Sonreal stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
I like her.
We shall wait here, Master Fabricio.
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
Gee, how is this a wine cellar? This is more like a dungeon.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Oh.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
Okay. I don't even know where to start with that. What year did you say it was?
Ervelus. I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
Sengro from 1269. Well, I found 1269, but it's not what we're looking for. Got the old accent, you know. East 1269.
Est.
Est
Everyone
where?
and their mothers heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it.
Nope.
Fiorano, Dandelion's favorite, adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate of his.
So, okay, we're getting way off here now.
Got Pomino over here.
1269. $169. Okay, so there's more above me then. Excuse me. $1270.
Sanreal. 1270 vintage.
I found the song
That's the
around,
wrong year. Keep looking.
but it's a wrong year. Sanreal 1268.
Sanreal. Barrels are dated 1268.
Close, but not quite the right year.
It's gotta be this one then. Yep, 1269 vintage. Found it.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Okay.
Full.
This one is full.
And it's full
This
too.
one's full too. Full.
Nope. Nope.
This one's full too.
Nope.
Full. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of Sanreal? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Okay. Hammer. Where art thou, hammer? I found one, but I didn't pick it up. Where was it? Here we go.
Wooden hammer
Okay, I got it.
for tapping barrels.
Wait, where'd you go? Okay. I'm gonna say maybe this one in front of me. Oh, now I gotta find barrel taps. Yeah. There we go.
Barrel taps.
Just like jump with I've actually done that once in this game where it just like leapt like 20 feet in the air and grabbed onto
Got
something.
the taps.
Then get to work. Let's broach those barrels.
Maybe over here.
Ready.
Step aside.
So,
I'd recognize this taste anywhere. This one is good.
Damn it. Alright, maybe it's the one on the far end. Found it.
Revolting, bitter plonk.
could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Hmm. Oh.
Master Fabrizio, I am very disappointed.
But, Your Grace, I...
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
Wow, you guys are really into your wine.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Sorial. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was
That's always money.
enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own? I shall tell you everything, if you agree to show me mercy.
Mercy.
Who'd you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the Pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sorial. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name.
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Sintrian aristocrat at court.
Really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool, very foolish. I beg you, Your Grace, you must forgive me.
Wine itself, how'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men, the kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? That the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabrizio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge. What now, Witcher?
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Centurion Noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
Let's go now.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal.
our favorite vintner. It's not him.
Surprise, bitches.
We'll teach you discipline.
Time to try to track this guy. Yeah. Damn it. There we go. Ooh. I was about to say, oh crap, we clicked the thing, we're screwed now. Oh, jeez. What happened? I expected this to explode a long time ago. And then the moment that I freaking get close to him, kaboom! It's like, really? Okay, I think I'm just gonna say screw it with those barrels and just stick with what I've been doing, because I was doing fine without exploding barrels, so... Okay, we saw this already.
We'll teach you discipline.
Now, how long you gonna make me wait?
Jeez, you see that guy? Oh god. Jesus. I'm just cutting these guys to freaking shreds, man. There's more around here somewhere. Oh, jeez. Where is it? Get off the freaking pedestal.
Follow me!
Alright, we're done.
Oh!
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
at your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Well, had no reason to trust me, and I didn't do much to change that.
True, you are not the most endearing of men. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
What?
Wait, she here?
I hope you did not think I would leave this to you alone, especially when every hour could prove essential. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions. Captain, do the honors.
Who sent you?
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
Once again, who sent you?
Your nun's lover. They call it...
Wait. He doesn't wish to speak. He needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Usually only take measures like that as a last resort, but in this case, think I can make an exception.
Do as you deem fit. He is all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Barrels. Where were you gonna take them?
I don't know.
Captain, need that rope after all.
I truly don't know. Hornet's the leader, only he ever knew where to go. But he lies over there, dead. That one. The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port. But where this one was bound, I don't know. I speak true. You must believe me.
Who hired you?
He'll kill me.
You think
Oughta
I
be
won't?
worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out.
The Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered a man for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Let's go to town.
Okay, we got about 18 minutes.
He's late.
Relax, he'll come.
There's something I'd like to know. How can you be so damned calm?
Side effect of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Sintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Sooner or later, everyone slips up. Sintrian stole the Sun Real. That was his mistake.
Yet if we had not happened on the wine stain...
You're right. We got lucky. Even so, still can't be sure he's behind the kidnapping, the blackmail. Need to find the Sintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Sintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Used to it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? Now, the port warehouse where the wine was delivered, we identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Sintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Sintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer? I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted, fairy.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Sintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
The Mandragora? What's that?
A club, an affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique, consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
Gotta nab the Sintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Sintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place. A residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville, in Mountebank Alley.
I have to dress up again.
Audacious rat, the Cintrian. But we'll get him.
Okay, let's get some stupid clothes.
What now, you piece of hell?
That's what I like to see.
Didn't look like locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
Oh jeez, there's the head just rolling me. I need to repair my stuff since I'm already in town. There.
Repent! Renounce your sins. The beast shall devour.
Damn it. Sometimes I wish I can just warp to wherever I want to go. Ow. Dun 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 dun. Going to your back.
What's new, mon ami?
We're getting close. Oh yeah. I'm only 80 meters away. Or feet, whatever they have in here. 80 foots.
Nice tune.
Behold, the famous Reginald Stokely, the man with the donkeys. Determination. He must have
Find
been
myself into a wall.
Stolfrey has returned, not to be missed. Buy your ticket.
I'm out of repair stuff for my weapon, so I have to get it fixed manually now. For lack of a better word. Is this the entranceway or just okay? Is it the window?
Here in Beauclair, all's right and fair.
Here we go.
The best armor around. That is what.
Yeah.
Need something crafted. You willing?
Not crafting is repairing. Metalith Silver Sword. That's a minus 86. Grandmaster Woven Steel Sword. Oh, just a crossbow. Just a crossbow. It doesn't say minus or anything. Curious. It's a minus 10 anyway, I think. Minus 25. It's only a plus 5. Right. Oh. What? Merchant does not have enough coin. Oh. I freak. I done drained him. Let's see what I can get rid of that he can afford. 238. No, wow. Why is this giving me so much? I mean, it's got great resistances, but mine has already got some pretty good resistances. But look at that, 973 crowns. That's ridiculous. And now clean them out. Do you sell any, well, considering you only sell armor, I'm assuming you don't sell the, other stuff. Styles, treasures, trousers, and tools. 3% chance of burning. Where's the other ones? Do I have the other ones? There's only 2% chance of burning. Are you serious? I don't have the higher ones? Damn it. And he probably doesn't sell any. He only sells the armors.
So long.
How is my boots anyway? My boots. Actually, it's not boots. My legs. My trousers. So this one has some pretty crazy resistances. Mine has resistances, but yeah. Would you say it's better than 12, 10, 12, 10, 25? A little on some things. Plus that has something with if I have all equipped, which according to this I don't. Well, yeah, which is correct, I don't. Because I don't have the silver sword or the steel sword equipped. So it's kind of useless. Oh. Damn it, wait. 6. Damage dealt by abilities involving quench signs increased by 200%. Okay, so I'm assuming like I have 4 out of 6. So I have when Quench Shield shatters, there is a chance a new one will be cast at no stamina cost. The bonus increases by 5% for each piece of the set. Current chance is 20%. So even though I don't have all the pieces equipped, I still have a 20% chance of that working. So yeah, this is good. You know, it's resistance to piercing, bludgeoning, slashing monsters, and burning. This one is piercing, slashing, damage from monsters, and elemental damage. I think I prefer elemental damage to burning, because elemental damage is well, I'm assuming would be everything. Burning, lightning, poison, maybe poison, but you get the idea. And I do have the minus damage from monsters on these, I think. Yeah, 16% in fact. So I would say that the trousers I have on right now are actually better. Even though they're not worth as much, which doesn't really make much sense. Because mine are better. I'd say the only thing that's worse in, I think, is bludgeoning. Or piercing. It's worse in piercing. So 6% in piercing. This is 12%. But I would say that it's better in the long run. Mainly because that resistance to elemental damage and the 16% resistance to damage from monsters. So... and these things they got high resistances, I gotta say. All these Chusan Matana stuff has got high resistances. I think that's why they're worth so much, is because each and every single piece increases resistance to something. But then again, this does too. Probably more than the other ones. So yeah, I would say the Witcher gear is probably, my Witcher gear is probably better. That's usually always the case with this game, is the Witcher gear is, I mean, if you have like the highest one, it's probably going to be better than anything you find. Okay, can't really see. There it is. Where's my brightness on this game? I'm using a different TV now, so the brightness might be too low. Oh yeah. I gotta bring that up. I'd say that's pretty barely visible. Guess one way to test the brightness is doing it during the day, huh? What do you think? Too bright? I think it's just a touch too bright. Just a smooch. Bring it down. Maybe about right there, or was that where I had it before? Wait, did I save it? I know this is boring. It's just... yeah, I saved it. I want to get that brightness right. Okay, where was I going now? Oh. Wait a minute. I think there's a weapons dude here. Is there a weapon? Please tell me there's a weapons dude here. Blacksmith, yes. There we go. Because he'll probably sell some, maybe, hopefully, some blueprints for some better rune stones and stuff. I'd say it's probably more cheaper to buy the schematics for the rune stones rather than just buying them. Because they're pretty freaking expensive buying them.
Take good care of yourself.
Like buying the runes straight outright. Getting the blueprints is more cheaper. Of course, it requires resources to actually build them, but usually those resources are pretty easy to come by. Usually. I'm gonna do another video, don't worry.
The air here is